The immaculate, sparkly, fluffy Aoyama was raving about paws and tails, now celebrating the fantastic presence of the live-action Cats movie. He re-watched it 17 times a week non-stop. He only takes a break when Deku needs some cheese and a good scare. One cheese break later, Eyebags and Ponytail were wanting to devour the entire stash of secret cheese in the safe underneath Bakugo's secret lair. Shinso, Eyebags, is trying to convince Bakugo to let him into the lair for some good cheese, but Kirishima already ate all the cheese. Bakugo starts to explode Shinso Eyebags so he would leave the cheese alone. Little did Bakugo know, Shinso came prepared with immaculate amounts of caffeine. When Bakugo sees this, he calls Deku in fear. Deku tells him that all hope is lost. Kirishima, now filled with cheese, sneaks out of the lair to escape this situation. Caffeinated Shinso and Yaoyorozu Ponytail ask Kirishima about the cheese situation. Kirishima flushes and runs out the window. Bakugo smoke bombs Shinso and Yaoyorozu and jumps after Kirishima. Aoyama knows that Bakugo's cheese stash is only for Kirishima. Bakugo finally catches up to Kirishima, but now the caffeinated Shinso and Yaoyorozu are chasing after Bakugo and the extra cheese Kirishima has in his pockets. Deku, who's now wearing cat ears, finds Aoyama's supreme cheese vault under the school. Todoroki watches as this all goes down as he eats a bowl of cold soba. Mina and Tsuyu are gossiping about Aoyama's immaculate cheese stash when Zero and Denki dash into the room. Zero and Denki claim that they're traitors in the school. When Mina asks what happened, they tell her that the worst thing imaginable has happened. Yaoyorozu and Shinso are the school traitors and are trying to murder Bakugo and Kirishima. Tsuyu could care less about Bakugo but is concerned about Kirishima. Tsuyu goes to get Mr. Aizawa as Mina goes to get a camera. They rush outside to find Todoroki eating cold soba as Yaoyorozu and Shinso appear to be attacking Kirishima and Bakugo on the ground. A massive explosion sends Shinso and Yaoyorozu flying a few feet away. Once they hit the ground, an uncharacteristically awake Shinso starts chanting about cheese, startling everyone. Aizawa proceeds to erase everyone's quirks and wrap them in his scarf. Once they get pulled closer together, Yaoyorozu and Shinso begin to claw at Kirishima. Bakugo puts himself in between the fight and tries to defend the cheese from their prying hands. Once Aizawa separates them, he gets them to tell him what the heck is going on as Mina continues to record everything. It turns out that there was a massive misunderstanding. Apparently Bakugo has a lair where he stores cheese that he buys from Aoyama. But it turns out that Bakugo doesn't even like cheese and was buying it all for Kirishima. Yaoyorozu and Shinso were trying to get the leftover cheese that Kirishima had because they were too cheap to just buy it from Aoyama, and were in fact not trying to murder them. This explanation sent Mina, Tsuyu, and Aizawa into a laughter coma.